Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for yet another review. This time we are taking a look at the Energon range with Rodimus. Yes, the figure is called Rodimus because Hasbro at the time did not own the name to the, or did not own rights to the name Hot Rod. Excuse me. Please forgive me, guys. I'm a bit tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. Anyway, that aside, yeah, this is actually a combination of Rodimus Prime and Optimus Prime in the sense that, well, instead of a futuristic Cybertronian car, we have a diesel for the vehicle mode. And it looks nice. And it's also a long-nose semi. Pretty nice. He has your typical hot rod colors. This red with some gold flames. We also have some dark gray, some bronze for the grille, some light blue for the headlights and the windows, silver smokestacks. Yeah, pretty nice. We also have the PowerLink Autobot symbol, and we have a spot here for an Energon star, and unfortunately I don't seem to have an Energon star around. I'm not overly keen on the Energon line, so I don't have many Energon figures. I'm sorry. But yeah. He rolls pretty he rolls pretty good. So we have thrusters at the back of the truck, and we also have what looks to be a trailer hitch. Damn, I don't have Armada Overload, but I'm pretty sure with the way that figure's trailer works, he could probably hook in there. I'm not overly sure, but yeah. And, we also have this translucent orange weapon back here, and there appears to be a bit of a flame coming out of it. And I think this is what inspired that jet engine and flame accessory for Classics Rodimus. But you can take this off, and this is a missile launcher, and if you push this trigger on top, it will fire the missile. Okay. So that about does it for this mode. I will now show you the transformation to robot mode. First things first, what you want to do is you want to take these panels behind the smokestacks and flip those forward. Then you want to take the grill and pop that up like that. And then you want to bring this whole section down and extend it like that. You want to bring the feet out, and underneath here you'll see we have the heels. Just flip those out and separate the legs. Fold this crotch piece down. And back here, you want to separate this whole unit. And bring it to the side. And right here is his head, and it's not supposed to be back there, so why don't we just flip it around to where it should be. And finally, take the rear spoiler, open that up, and flip the thrusters around to bring out the robot hands. And there is Rodimus in his robot mode. Now, why don't we give him his weapon, because there are Decepticons on the loose. Very bad Decepticons. Okay, not really. Anyway. So, yeah. It's pretty cool looking design. I actually quite dig it. One of the things I don't like is, the ball joint for the shoulders are back here. So, when you go to rotate his arm, it's at this very odd angle. So, yeah, pretty strange, but you know what? Oh well. They had to facilitate the power linksing gimmick somehow. Anyway, so I don't have any of the other deluxe Autobots, but I do have with me Grand Convoy. Yeah. This guy's a leader class, but in this mode, he's about the size of a standard Ultra, so... yeah. I do have, some of the Energon Voyagers, so... but before we do that, why don't we talk about the articulation. His head is on a ball joint, but it's actually at the very back of his head. But he can look left and right, and can kind of look up and down. Shoulders can rotate, they can angle back if you want, they can move in and out a little bit. The ball jointed elbows offer a bend and a rotation. The crotch beats can move up to accommodate leg movement. They can go forward, they can go back, they can go out, they can bend at the knee, and they can bend at the shin. So, yeah, it's pretty well articulated, if I do say so myself. Now let's get back in on his head. If I can get the camera to focus. Focus? Come on, please focus. Oh. Did it do it? Come on, focus. There we go. We do have this nice head crest, and we have this yellow wing on his forehead. His face is painted silver, and I'm not sure how many of you are actually going to be able to make this out, but I do know for a fact that his eyes are actually painted blue. So, yeah. Now, because he is able to combine with others, he does have a shirts mode and a pants mode. For pants, all you really do is fold them back. That's literally all you do, I suppose. I'm not really sure how to position everything back here, but try to hide his face. Let's combine him with Jetfire. And it just looks goofy. I'm sorry, but that is just goofy. I'm sorry. That is just goofy, ridiculous. And I believe... just barely. Another combiner can just barely hold the gun, but... yeah. Let's take Jetfire off. Now, shirts mode, if I remember right... I don't have instructions, so... And I have come unprepared because I did not think to watch another person's review before doing this one. So... But I do know that it goes a little something like that. And with these back here, you can flip them around for the thrusters so that they can act as some sort of a weapon. And there we go. And who do I have in pants mode? Ironhide, obviously. And peg him on. And he looks like a dwarf with leg extensions. I'm sorry, but that is what he looks like. A dwarf with leg extensions. I still stand by what I said earlier. The Ironhide legs work very well for a combined mode. I really should have gotten another Energon Deluxe. Like, the Deluxe Prime was at BobaCon, but he was incomplete. This guy came complete, especially with his weapon, which he can still hold. Anyway, let's get him back into robot mode, because honestly, I think that mode is the best out of all 4 of them. Okay, come on. There we go. Now, these grill sections are pretty stiff, and I worry about breaking them. But of course, this is the new toy jitters, and you know, because this figure is new to me, I'm trying very hard not to break it. Anyway. At the end of the day, Energon Rodimus, he's better than okay to me. I definitely can recommend him. The truck mode is absolutely fantastic. The robot mode, it looks just as nice. If only they designed this a bit better. The shirts and pants mode, I could live without them, but the whole power linking thing, it is an interesting idea, so I can't knock it too much. The articulation is okay. So for a final rating, I'm going to give this probably an 8.5 out of 10. Not the worst Rodimus ever released, but I definitely like how it turns into a truck rather than the futuristic car. There is still room for improvement, but you know what? An 8.5 out of 10 definitely screams, buy me.